Hey guys, we are on day 2 of our digestion learning, and I am going to share another 2 things to help you with better digestion. So you may feel very overwhelmed. You may feel like, oh my gosh, it's a lot of information. And yes, it is a lot of information, but I want to share something. It really is pretty simple when you just think about what you need to do. And to improve digestion, it just takes a few things. One is better nutrition overall. So less carbohydrates, maybe less alcohol, more water, more nutrients. But then an easier way to look at it is you just need to improve your stomach acid, improve your stress, and that's basically it. So it goes a little deeper than that, but you need good enzymes. But if you're eating good food, that happens naturally. You need good probiotics. I'm going to talk about that. I believe that's tomorrow when I'm going to talk about that. But you don't need to take probiotics all the time. That's a false thing. And there are things you can do, and you'll just learn to get better. And many of these things are just repeated over and over and over again through this next few weeks. So don't feel like you're going to keep learning a ton. You are, just in a little bit different way, and then it relates back, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, I get it. Kind of like immune system. We're going to talk about immune system on Friday and how that relates to digestion. And we're going to talk about fats and how they relate to digestion. So just know it's all kind of relative, and it really is simple when you just start to really absorb it and start doing what you can, and things will start improving, and you may not even notice they're improving. But we're going to redo the NAC form, that's what that's called, Nutrition Analysis Questionnaire, at the very end. So you will get to see your own improvements and things that are changing. So today we're going to talk more about liver and gallbladder. Okay, so the questions I picked out of here, actually I have 3. One is about stomach upset after having greasy foods, and that is correlated with your gallbladder, so I'm going to talk about that. Then I have one about, there was like 5 questions about alcohol, like do you feel sick after wine? Do you feel like you get a hungover really easy? Do you feel like you get drunk really fast? Like there was like a bunch of different questions right around alcohol. So all of those are combined kind of in one answer, and I'm going to talk about that. And then I'm also going to talk about dry skin or itchy feet, like dry skin on your feet or itchy feet, because I thought that was very interesting. And I noticed the last few years I have really dry heels, and I couldn't figure out why, and I thought it's just something to do with aging, and it is, but it's not. It's something to do with aging in that we usually lose something. I'm going to share it. And then you need more of it because you're losing it with age. But we don't know what that is usually. And so you don't. And then you just get dry, cracked heels. But this resolves itself pretty fast if you start adding things in. Okay. So let's start with stomach upset by greasy foods. So this means you either have thick bile or you're not making any bile. So I was shocked by the amount of you that have had your gallbladder removed. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. I mean, in my book it says it's unnecessary. I'm not a doctor. I also believe that doctors have a purpose in this world, and you should believe what they say, and you should do what they do. And I also believe every person is different. So maybe some of you didn't need your gallbladder removed and you got it removed anyways, but maybe some of you really did. So, don't even worry about it. If you have it removed, or if you feel like you're having gallbladder issues, we're going to figure it out, okay? So you need bile to digest fats. And we all at some point are going to eat some kind of greasy, fatty food. And you actually need essential fats. You need them. Essential means you have to get them from your diet, and you need them to be healthy. So without a gallbladder, you have a very hard time processing them, digesting them, and using them. So you need bile. And your liver produces bile. So you have bile even if you don't have a gallbladder. But what a gallbladder does was house the enzymes and the different things to use. Okay, wait. You need bile and it's produced by the liver. Gallbladder releases it and helps control it out of the liver. And so you need gallbladder support, or if you don't have a gallbladder, you just need support, period. So it's not the end of the world if you got your gallbladder removed, but you need to really think about this a lot deeper than other people. Okay, so either your bile is too thick or you need bile to emulsify fats. Another thing that could be happening, if this just seems like a symptom you're having, your pancreas isn't producing enough lipase, which is an enzyme that breaks down fat. So we need to improve all of those things. And how do you improve them? By having better stomach acid and by having good bile salts. So if you don't have your gallbladder, I highly, highly, highly recommend Beta Plus. It is bile salts and everything you need to have good bile and fat, emulsifications or whatever. And TCP is also, that's another supplement, very healing for that whole system, which is beet juice, which you can make your own beet juice, taurine, which is a amino acid, so any kind of meat has it, vitamin C, so you can take that or get it from fruits and vegetables, and pancreolipase, which is an enzyme to break down fat. So that is a very important, both of those are very good for this problem. Gallstones are just congested bile. So if you've had gallstones, that is what it is. It's just like hardened bile. Bile salts, iodine, and phosphorus will help relieve them. It will help your gallbladder heal and release them and get rid of them and make it thinner and just improve all of it. So I am very confused on why doctors don't share this or do this, or they don't even tell their patients after most don't, after they have a gallbladder removed, what they need. We have to have fat in our life. Our body is made to have fat. It's essential. So you have to. So I don't get why they might tell you to stay away from greasy fast food. Yes, that's still true. You should try to, but we all still end up eating fried foods. But you still need like olive oil and omega-3s that are in salmon and seeds and nuts and things like that. So there you go. I was going to read this little section out of here. It's about gallbladder, if you had your gallbladder removed. Gallbladder removal is one of the most common performed surgeries in the country. It is estimated that 500,000 gallbladders are removed in the U.S. each year. The majority of these are removed because of the presence of gallstones. The removal of a gallbladder is often done as an emergency procedure in response to a severe gallbladder attack. It has often been thought that the gallbladder is a redundant organ and that it can be removed without too much harm to the client. This could not be further from the truth. The gallbladder is an essential organ, and people who have had their gallbladder removed are unable to adequately emulsify and digest fat. That they may complain of digestive discomfort that can be contributed to irritation from the bile that is continually dripping into the small intestine. Clients with their gallbladder removed need gallbladder support and bile salt supplementation. Clients without gallbladders are also likely to be deficient in essential fatty acids. It is essential to check EFA levels in clients with no gallbladder and begin to work on getting their bodies replenished in the essential fats. So I believe all of you that had gallbladder removed also showed very high signs of low in essential fatty acids. So if you don't have those supplements, I highly, highly, highly recommend them. contact me. I can get them for you. If you have them, take them. If you want good advice on essential fatty acids, I also have a supplement for that, and I do recommend it for a time period until you're like taking in more essential fatty acids through your food. So I hope that helps. I'm not even going to dive into the rest of the things right now. We're going to make it in a new video because this is long enough. So this one's all about gallbladder. I hope you guys have a good afternoon. Bye.